Good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Resident Evil Remake. You are here with Chris Redfield, and you are here with Morris. And at the end of the last part, we had just returned to the mansion with the helmet key. We were unlocking the final doors that need to be unlocked, and that is a trend that we are going to continue in this part. Hopefully not getting our head ripped off by hunters, which is a very realistic proposition, but fortunately we don't have to worry about Forrest constantly stalking us, and that's a plus for this episode. But yeah, before we really get into it, I just want to apologise for taking a wee break over the weekend. I was not well. It's a strange one actually. I had recorded the however many 6 I think it was episodes of Remake, and I thought that's good, that's progress, we're ahead of schedule. I set another day aside. I said, you know what, I'm gonna finish the game on that day, and then, it'll be all... Because we're making some good progress here, so I thought that was doable. Then the day came, and I just felt absolutely horrific. It was just one of those days where... It's kind of strange. I wasn't ill. I did a live stream on... I was on Twitch for a few hours on Friday evening. Because I was playing Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. Which, is awesome, and I'm really enjoying that at the moment. Oh, I can't get that yet, can I? No, I wouldn't. Well, I would, but I can't. It's stuck in there. But yeah, so I was playing Final Fantasy, and I wasn't really talking that much, because my throat just felt awful. And I was just kind of weary. I wasn't ill, but I was on the cusp of being ill, I think that's what it was. I wasn't quite there. But I was, all the time I was thinking, you know what, tomorrow I am going to feel terrible. And I did! So it wasn't great. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to actually make any videos over the weekend, for the weekend. And it's a weird one, because like I say, I wasn't ill. I took something for my throat, and that was fine. That's all I needed. I just felt so weary. It's this strange one. I haven't felt that for years. Just inexplicably had no energy over the weekend. I don't know what it was. I've taken something for my throat, and I'm only on water today. No tea. Tea probably would help, but I'm just sticking with water at the moment. So yeah, no as much yelling or deep voices. I don't think they'll just be me. I apologise if I sound in any way sort of croaky or whatever, but yeah. Bit of a rough time. Alright, so anyway, enough about that. Enough, disclaimers over. Let's get back to the game, shall we? So we got these gems, and because we're going for the good ending, or the really good ending, where we save both characters, we got to use this. We got to use the yellow gem. Is it the yellow gem? Yeah, I think it is the yellow gem. The yellow gem right away, because we have to unlock the first MO disc. Which is a real shame, because it means I'm going to have to fight my way past a few hunters. Should I? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I think I'll... Because I'm thinking I'm going to go get the box to put this other gemstone in right now, so I don't know whether I need to actually bother putting it back. I don't think I do. No, I think we'll keep it on us for now. So yeah, let's hope this goes well. I don't have as many healing items as I feel I should have by this point. That's right. That's how we do. That's how we sit down. Oh. Excuse me. I cannot do that yelling stuff. It's going to be cool, calm, and calculated Chris Redfield now. Uh-oh. Gosh darn your invincibility frames. I hate that. Nonetheless, that frees up a bit of space. Is there anyone still in here? There's still zombies in here. Okay. I wasn't sure what the deal was with this corridor. I couldn't quite remember whether those zombies would disappear or not. Anyway, let's double check that this is yellow. Blue and yellow light, yeah. No problem then. I actually think it's a really clever touch to have that as blue and yellow. I think in the original, it was blue and red gemstones. I think when I first did this on stream, I didn't even check. I just automatically assumed that the red gemstone would work. And the thing actually does, the tiger head kind of raises up a little bit, and then they just drop snakes all over you. So it's kind of like a, hey, you should be paying more attention to this, without actually, you know, it's not like a... It doesn't drop anything in there that could instantly kill you or anything. It's just a nice little nod to the original game. But yeah, oh, actually, yeah, I'm going to have to put this in an item box, aren't I? Because we're not going to need that for a little while, the MO disc. So maybe it's worth heading back, up and around and over to that right-hand side. I think that will work. Oh, God. Oh, well. You know what? You asked for it. You asked for it, zombie. I didn't tell you to do that. Look at these hunters just making a mess. You know how much this is going to cost to repair? Seriously. Okie doke. So let's put the MO disc back. Like I say, not going to need that. That's to rescue Jill. She hasn't come for a little while yet. Well, for a long while, actually. That's the final thing you do. Alright, let's put it back. But yeah, for some reason I'm feeling a little more uneasy about this at the moment. Not as much, I don't know, ammo-wise, we're okay with the shotgun for now. There's no enemy in the game that can withstand this amount of shells, so I'm happy about that. But I don't know, just health and, you know what, just having 6 item slots, it puts me off constantly. It makes me feel uneasy. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is the harder campaign? Because it certainly seems to be that way. Or it feels that way, at least. Is there anyone in here? There is! Oh my god. Okay, well, I forgot about that. I'm going to remember that one forever now. I'm sure I've done that before in this playthrough. I don't know. Alright, so we'll be taking the ground floor route the next time. I think if we unlock this, is this the end of the helmet key? It is not. Okay then. That's fine. I think there may be one more door upstairs. Something handwritten, but Chris, you know, he can't do chemistry, and let's assume for this playthrough that Chris, he can't do chemistry. You know, he can't make the V-jolt. You know, he's not very musically inclined, let's say, so you know he can't play the piano. Let's just assume that he also can't read. You know, let's just let's just have that, and that's like kind of the canon reason why I'm not reading any of the notes in this one. I think that fits actually. I think that works quite nicely. All right, so we don't need to waste anything on this guy. Oh, we get our dagger back then. Should we shoot him? Because I kind of want the... Ugh. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to shoot him now. I'm going to have to shoot him real quick, real quick. Here we go. Oh, yes. That's right. I might be a little under the weather, but the reflexes, they are still there, guys. They're still there. Although I did get really lucky because he kind of just missed. Straight up missed me. All right. Let's jam you in there. Nicely done. And this is that really frustrating puzzle. It's barely even a puzzle. Is it true that you can put this, you can actually put this in, like, any which way? As long as all the pieces fit together, it doesn't actually have to be the right way up. Which seems kind of strange. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I wasn't quite watching carefully enough. I've been watching quite a few, you know, videos on this. Trying to get those speedrun tactics down. Like, this is the kind of thing that's a nightmare for speedrunning, I imagine, because it's so kind of, it's, look at that, it's just a little bit finicky. Is that in or not? It is not, but it definitely goes there. That's, ugh, it's really frustrating. So that one fits in nicely, so now I'm just going to move, I mean, do I have to move that across? Move that one across a little bit, there we go. And I don't even know how the actual treasure box, or whatever the hell this thing is, registers that this is complete. It's not like you're putting them together. You're just kind of, you know, they're not stuck in any way. Is it magnetic? Like, what? I don't understand. And then it just opens. Great. Alrighty, the brooch, which turns into a key. The emblem key. Alrighty, let's get out of here. So I guess we should take care of the emblem key right away. I think because of my rather reckless abandon in this mansion, and certainly with this riot gun, it should be a straight shot to the room where we put this key in. I don't recall that there's any enemies left. Which is handy. So yeah, we'll head up. And I am deliberately not taking those ink ribbons. I think we've got enough. We've got enough to last us to the rest of the game, I think. And there'll still be more opportunities to get some as well. So let's see who's in here. I think I took out a couple of Crimson Heads in here, didn't I? So there should be no one left. Nice. And there's definitely no one around my save room. I make sure of this. So yeah, we're coming up to one of the kind of deciding moments of the Chris campaign, Chris scenario. I don't like to call it a campaign, and it doesn't feel like it deserves that title. Scenario, I'm willing to go with. So what I am actually going to do is give it another cheeky save. Yeah, look at that, 9 ink ribbons. We got plenty. Just in case this goes wrong, because I've only ever done this the one time. Whether I was lucky, I don't know. But because of that, I'm not taking any chances. And I'm also not going to explain what it is until it happens. We'll put this herb away. I don't think we really need it, do we? Not now. So yeah, we'll use this this brooch key, emblem key, straight away. The doorknob has been repaired. I feel like it should break again because Wesker, there's no way, surely, there's no way he could fix that. Alrighty, let's head in. There's no further use for the key. Throw it away, yes. Oh my.
Rebecca, is she upstairs?
I think she is. Let's go. So yeah, interesting little unique event for Chris's scenario. Rebecca kind of screams out. She's cornered by one of the hunters, and you've got a limited amount of time to actually find her and rescue her. But the game doesn't never tells you where she is. Just, you know, Chris just goes, "Is she upstairs?" So obviously she's on the top floor somewhere, but or the first floor, I should say, or the second floor. I mean, it depends how you think of it. But yeah, I mean, I got kind of lucky. The reasoning I gave was because I could hear her. She must be in a room directly above the room that I'm in, and the only room that could ever be is this one. So yeah, you've got a limited amount of time to get in this room. Don't worry, Rebecca. I'm on the case. I am on the case. Hang on one second. Just in case this thing grabs me. Oh my god. Oh, well, that was just perfect then, wasn't it? That was absolutely perfect. And Rebecca, you are going to want to just step back for this one, my dear. Oh!
Rebecca.
Chris!
That's how you save a girl's life.
I didn't mean to get you worried.
We can't stay here any longer. We have to get to the others and find a way out of here. You with
Lads,
me?
in case you were wondering, that's how you do it.
Then I'll go ahead. Until then, Rebecca, you're on your own. Stay cool and use your better judgment. Got it?
I can handle myself.
Good luck.
Well, you can't, otherwise I wouldn't have had to come in and rescue you. But whatever, that's fine, I trust you. So yeah, kind of an interesting one, because you have a limited amount of time to actually find where Rebecca is, but once you've entered the room, you also have another limited amount of time to get in there and kind of save her, because if you just stand there, the hunter will ignore you and go straight for Rebecca. So I don't know if there's a particular tactic for that, but I like to just run in and let the damn thing grab me and then blow its head off, because I think that's pretty effective.
I didn't mean to get you worried.
I wasn't worried. I knew exactly what I was doing. But yeah. So now that that's done, we can actually go and investigate the downstairs room that we were in. Of course, if you were going for one of the speedruns, if you were going for one of the other endings, you just let her die. But I think it's a really nice little feature. It's not quite the same as Barry. I think it's a lot more natural because Barry is like it's all hinges on whether or not you give him back his magnum during the battle with Lisa. And it's very kind of, it's almost, the question might as well say, do you want Barry to live or die? Yes or no? You know, it's one of those situations. But I find that the Rebecca one's actually way better because it's a little bit more natural, you know? Like, if you don't make it and she ends up dying, then she's just dead and you carry on. You know, it's all very, it's not like, you know, it's not like Leon where if Ashley dies, it's like, oh no, game over, you know? It's not one of those. I don't know, I find it a lot more, I find it believable, it's nice. Is there anything else in here? Biology-related books, well, that's way out of Chris's league, let's be honest. Oh, and I get my grenade back. That's nice. And yes, that is it. Okay, so what's next? Well, we have one key item. Well, we picked up the stone and metal object there, didn't we? But we don't need that right away. What we got to do is grab the battery that we got, I think, in the last part. And do that whole shebang. Get that elevator working and take a little trip underground. So let's stick this away as we don't need it. Actually, we'll put it at the top. I want to put all my key items at the top. There we go. The battery's there as well. I wanna. Where's this other helmet key door? Oh, it's right at the top. I understand. I understand now. That gets us into the library, doesn't it? Maybe we should do that then. Maybe we should do that. But you know what? Yes, we're going to do that. We'll put the battery back. I don't think we actually, because I want to get rid of this key, that's all. I don't think we'll need anything. Maybe I'll take a spray just in case. But I don't think we'll... Oh no, there's herbs up there, isn't there? Forget it then. Okay, let's go then. Let's rock and roll. Question is, which way do I take to get there? Quickest route with the least enemies. Probably back up here, isn't it? Back to the main hall. But yeah, as far as rescuing Jill goes, it's very much exactly the same as Jill rescuing Chris. There's no sort of plot differences there. But I kind of like that neat little touch. It's also presented very naturally as well. It's not like, is she upstairs? And then it just highlights the exact room that you're supposed to go to, you know? So you're like, well, that just took no effort. I like the way that's little, it's only small, it's a really, I mean, what did it take, like 2 minutes to actually do that? But it's a really nicely presented scenario, I think. I don't think we see Rebecca for a little while again. She kind of does her own thing, I'm not really sure why she's here. She's the medic. Medics are never charged with the proper orders, I don't think. Just make sure everyone else stays alive. That's their prerogative. Are there any hunters down here? There are not. As is the norm with the second half of every game in existence, my memory's a little hazy of it, regardless of how often I play it. And I forgot I left that herb there. That's... Oh, there's 2 of them. Wow. I might take these, actually. Yeah, I think I might as well take these. I don't think I'm coming back. Or at least maybe the one time. Actually get back to the main hall, but... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using this corridor that much. And there is one there, but like hell am I touching that one. I'm not staying more than 5 seconds in that damn corridor. Ah, the helmet key. I mean, the armor key. Good old memories. Alright. No further use for this one. Throw it away. More games should have that. More games should have the you know, just throwing away keys. I hate it in games when you've just got... Where you just pick up a load of... I mean, it happens in RPGs a lot, but you just pick up a shitload of keys, and then even when you've used them, you just keep them. So your inventory's constantly, like, full of all these keys. Like, how do you carry this much around? Whoa. I don't remember that sound effect being so pronounced. Oh, hey. Ah. Bjorn, would you stop, please? You don't have to do this. I'm telling you, you don't have to do this. Maybe you feel, maybe you feel like you do, but you don't. Ah. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is gravy. Ah. Oh god. Bjorn doesn't take too much of a... Whoa. Too much of a beating, I don't think. Ah. Don't do it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. You know, even though he's like the biggest snake in the world, he still kind of looks a bit stunted in this shot here. Like, I mean, how tiny would he have been originally? This is a little baby snake, really. Alright. Let's get this other emblem. Or this book with the emblem in it. Wow, we really didn't need those herbs at all. Medal. I meant medal. I knew. Not emblem. Whatever. It's all the same. Put it in the hole, Chris. Okay, now we can do all the battery stuff. The mansion is pretty much done. Or the main part of it, anyway. Although we've left a lot of kind of red rooms this time around. But I think we've taken pretty much everything we need to. So yeah, we'll head back to that save room. And then we can head outside, once again. And if I remember rightly, I took out all those dogs before, didn't I? So, that's going to make that much easier. Something awfully satisfying about getting to know this mansion. Yes, I've got to check the map a little bit, and you know, sometimes I forget exactly what enemies lie in each room, but it's satisfying getting to know an area like this. I don't know, maybe more so for me because I don't do it as much anymore with games. I can play anything I used to play from the PS2 and PS1 era, and I know it just off by heart, but you know, still even now, despite not playing them for years, I can just go back to anything and know it, right? But these days I don't really have the time to do that. Or maybe I don't have the skills to do that, I don't know. Maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I don't know. Well, I suppose the true test for me, in terms of skills, will be when the new Metal Gear Online comes out. That'll be it. Then we'll know how much my skills have actually suffered. Alright, we'll put this at the top. I want to grab these other ones as well. This is about as organised as my item box is ever going to be. Just put in the key items at the top there. And I think all we need is a battery. Pretty confident once we go back outside that that's all we'll need. So let's roll. I really hope I don't die now. Because a lot has happened. Got plenty of shells though. That's all I ever really think about. I mean, as you can tell, just being restricted to the riot gun is not necessarily a bad thing. It's not like we've ever faced a situation where, you know, oh, I wish we had the grenade launcher. Sure, if we had it, we'd probably use it for bosses, but it's not like we need it. Absolutely not. It's a change, but it's not a disadvantage. And is it this way? I don't even remember. Ooh, no, we need the crank as well, don't we? Ooh, shit. Okay, better get the crank. Sorry guys, totally forgot about that. The crank, my worst enemy. It's the thing everyone remembers from Resident Evil, and yet I never seem to remember it. I never know when it's needed. It's one of those, oh yeah, kind of items. You just forget about it. It just goes to the back of your mind, the crank. Thank God this door is fixed. Thank God there's no enemies as well. It's been a very quiet episode, actually. In terms of enemy encounters. I like those. Alright, where is the crankety crank? There we go. I didn't even register it when I was going through the item box before. That's weird. The crank is a strange item. I'm also debating, ladies and gentlemen, whether or not to get Resident Evil Revelations 2 now. Because I was looking at it, and although I haven't played Revelations 1, I still want to play both, and I don't think it's going to matter too much which order I go through. I mean, Resident Evil is just one of those series now where you just play anything in any order, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, sure, play from the first game, it's probably going to make a lot more sense overall, but still. You can play any of them in any order and it's fine, really. All Resident Evil's doing now is just filling in the gaps, it seems. But I was wondering whether to get it. It's £20 on the PlayStation Store, right? Which is fine, and I'm willing to pay that. But there's a lot of extra content for like... Ooh, no, not yet. A lot of extra content for extra modes and things that doesn't come with it. And I'm just thinking, yes, I could get it now, but will there be a version released that has everything, you know? I'm just thinking, with the way things go these days, it's like... Ow. With the way things go these days... I knew that was going to happen. The way things go these days, it's inevitable that there's going to be some kind of Resident Evil Revelations 2, you know, Ultimate Edition or whatever, and it's going to be a little bit pricier, but overall cheaper, because it's going to come with, like, yeah, all the added content, all the DLC, whatever. And I just feel like maybe it's worth waiting for that. Oh my lord. Oh, thank God I'm close enough. I don't know how Chris Wise... Oh god, he hit me. For the first time, that's... Ugh. That's the first time I've ever been hit by that dog. Damn it. But yeah, I'm just wondering. I suppose it depends how much I think I'm going to get out of the game. You know, is it even worth buying all the added content? It does look kind of fun though. And yet, you know, I say that, but it doesn't look anywhere near as satisfying as this game still is to me. So I don't know if it's worth it. And this was cheaper. Interesting choices. Post a comment. What do you think I should do? Sound of the waterfall seems to have stopped. Alrighty, well, I'm going to have to pause it for now, guys. But thank you very much for watching this episode of Resident Evil Remake. And I do hope to see you all in the next part, guys. And we'll see you in a bit. See you later.